Clarence and Uliov were enjoying an afternoon coffee. These coffee breaks were usually spent chit-chatting about the weather. Uliov sharing his daughter Galena's latest adventure, or Clarence talking about the city's football club and how much better life was when they were winning. This conversation was different. It seemed Uliov's wife Ludmila had piqued an interest in tourism with him. He was speaking passionately about the opportunities tourism would bring. Uliov stated, setting up a tourism area near the city would be ideal. No need to have all the usual amenities, just a small store for the essentials, a few hotels, and some eye-catching attractions. Running a bus route from the border wouldn't be a big deal at all. Clarence looked at Uliov, and while he appreciated his enthusiasm, he wasn't sure it was as good an idea as he presented. Clarence countered, the best option would be to have the area near water. It always attracts more people. Clarence continued, the only place that could happen, and keep the bus route as short as possible, would be to put it between the oil area and the train. I'm in favor of adding a tourism location. I'm just not sure the timing is right. Uliov replied, I agree, Clarence. Thanks for the support. We should keep this on the radar, though. You never know when that perfect spot will show up. Clarence responded, You're welcome, Uliov. Let's add the tourism discussion to our next project session. Get some more opinions. Kalinka's assistant Julian was putting Kalinka's expense report together. He'd noticed an interesting trend. Her lunch meetings were frequently at the butcher shop. He scratched his head and thought, I know the meat pies are good, but there are so many other options. I wonder what the attraction is. Kalinka was on the phone with HQ. Lately they'd needed more and more assurance that the project was on track. What were once weekly check-ins had become daily. It was starting to be annoying and, in her opinion, a waste of time. She said into the phone, I understand your concerns. They're mine as well. But if we continue like this, I won't be able to focus on making the project run smoother. I'll only be attending to you and the board's insecurities. Kalinka listened for a moment and started talking again. No, I don't mean to insult you. I did not want to give that impression. I feel my time is better spent working on, rather than reporting on, the project. Reducing the number of status meetings will allow that to happen. Kalinka stopped talking, then began again. Yes, I've proven to you and the board that my reporting style is transparent. When issues have come up in the past, you're the first to know. Kalinka listened for a moment again, then said, Okay, yes. Reporting every other day will be a good start, but to be honest, weekly is more than enough in my opinion. Kalinka hung the phone up, sighed, and leaned back in her chair. She hadn't noticed Peter standing there. She said, Oh, hi, Peter. That time already? This morning has flown by. Peter smiled and said, Yes, it is lunchtime. It doesn't sound like you're having much fun today. Kalinka said confidently, Just the usual. The more money on the line, the more you need to explain. Everything. We've been through this before. It will all work out. Let's get the meat pies delivered today. We'll have some time that way. Hi, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 36 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is Rote Bucht 1.0 reboot. Back here trying to get the city back under control a little bit more. Get the happiness numbers back up over 80%. Looks like it's kind of trending that way, and I'm thinking we're getting our second pub in place to make some of the issues about not being able to get enough alcohol a thing of the past. So, that's what's happening right now. So it looks like we've got everybody assigned. We need to have assigned there, and we'll check get a little train of buses coming back from delivering workers. After I remembered in the last episode that we need workers to complete our projects. So TU 144, that would be pretty handy to bring tourists in, wouldn't it? So anyway, we're working on getting all of this stuff The city, like I said, back under control. Hopefully, this gets cleaned up or built shortly. And yeah, there's a little bit of work that needs to happen. A little bit of work, yeah, a fair bit of work uh, down at this end of the map. Looking like we're making progress. It's going to be as the people get delivered, will things will complete. So, and then, we've got basically, and I better zoom in here to see. Um, all the dumpers are out. So, I mean you know that's just a an ongoing battle trying to get enough have enough gravel up at this end of the map. So I think what I may end up doing is well, let's check and see what each of these need. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're in a gravel situation there at all. Here either. Yeah, this is definitely yeah. There will be gravel here. So, who's yeah. It's just such a. It all needs to be done. Unfortunately, it can't all be done at one time. Uh, but we are making progress. We just need people here now. Get some people on that, and we'll be in a good spot. I'm going to put the dumpers and the mechanisms on this one as well, because yeah, we need a bunch of gravel that's coming from the other end of the map. So at least this will get started, because there's a pretty fair number of days left to get our project done. Sorry, the heating, the thermal heating done. It's just yeah, it's a long process. So I think I've got everything assigned. We need to have assigned there. Yeah, we've got everything delivered. Really, we're looking at people in just about every case, except for our heating plant up there. So yeah, it will happen over time. Something that I did forget was garbage. Yeah, that's for the city. I'm going to try to fit in I like the just from a being able to get it to fit perspective, all of the smaller this will fit here, and then it blocks off all the covers quite a bit putting it there, which is a good thing, but I really didn't want to. Well, we do have a way through to the next quadrant that will, well, it won't be a quadrant at that point, will it? But at the next section of town, and I think it's probably makes more sense to have a little better, a little better garbage container setup. And this to me will look like, or looks like, we're going to have almost everything covered with this one garbage stand. Interesting. That's cool. I'm kind of all for that, but it may end up being pretty quickly overflown. Well, we'll see if that happens or not. And I'm seeing a another piece of footpath that wasn't assigned, and it's looking like there's 2 more there as well. Get the materials delivered, and this is going to need people as well because it's too short. Yeah, and this can take a mechanism, so that's good. All right. So that's good for there. Yeah, where's our other garbage collection? Going to need to be, I'm going to look at that in the future. We need our bus stop connected in. Probably want to connect one that direction and then one this direction. Just try to keep that as close as possible. And to cover this off, I think it's probably also makes sense to. This is also. I'm just gonna connect this here. I think people could come down the road and get there. I was thinking, and I'm not sure. I'll have to look at this when we start building this one, but it might be a good place to have garbage collection. So we need this one connected up here. I'm quite sure, and we'll get that connected in here this way. And for these guys, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to want to have this here. It's going to need to be that way. I'm not sure where the best. I think that coverage is decent there. We'll go with that and get all of these connected up. Okay. Good. What else needs to get connected? Yeah. These amenities, while important, the amenities, each quadrant, like I've talked about before, each quadrant is its own self-supporting city, if you will. It just some of these other things are a little more citywide. So the hospital, the university, definitely would like to have that getting started sooner rather than later. And yeah, we can get a mechanism on that. That's the university, and yeah, this was the medical university and the embassy. Now, is that secret police? I think it might be. I'm pretty sure it is. And so that would be the only things that I'm seeing need to be connected up for this for the city to function. There'll be some other ones. There's a fire station here, the shopping mall, obviously, and the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking that we're going to need. Well, let's connect this into the footpath network. And of course everything is from that direction, so maybe it does make sense to run this something like that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. we'll see about what it will look like in the future, but we'll get this stuff delivered, delivered and built now, and then connected in. We're still a little ways away from actually getting. When I meant to go on the faster speed here, from getting our buildings made that we need to have made. So think what I'm gonna do is also do this and that, because we do need to have the bus end stations from those two directions made. So if we get the road built, we can get the building built, and life will be good. Okay. Where's our power coming from? We're good. Good. Awesome. This was our distribution office and our warehouse. Cool. Let me see if, yeah, they don't have access. So actually, let's go with number 5 and see how that works out. Because it needs, yeah, concrete, gravel, asphalt. That's 2, I think, is hulls and concrete. And our technical services office, which I think will be connecting straight down this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it can, and it actually has two directions that it can work from. So cool. All right, let's go. I'm gonna turn that off, and yeah, so our 2 outputs, we have, obviously this is the export side, and as pretty as this looks, I think I'm gonna have to take it apart a little bit, because what I'm gonna need to do is have both of these go to excuse me, pumping stations, or a pumping station that will feed the direction over here for our exports, as well as the internal use. Okay, getting people, I guess. Awesome. And maybe that is a little too far. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anybody on this bus? How long have you been on the bus? Let's see. Okay. That worked out okay. Nobody there. Oh, okay. They were working on there. Okay, cool. So what I'm thinking is making you, let me just see what, oh, traffic jam, no problem. Making use of 2 of these. Now, what I really want to have is a nice setup for having, well, and we do have, I could, no, I don't want it to come, I want to have control over it through having a pumping station. Well, not a pumping station. Yeah, pumping station. Sorry. Okay, so need to have 2 of these, and having an underground one isn't I don't think is the worst idea. What I was thinking was, is there's still 2 outputs, and I could have two of them going to internal, 2 of them going to external, but then I don't really have control over what happens in terms of prioritizing internal versus external. So I think it's a better idea to do this like this. And we probably want this to go something like, wow, having a little bit of, let's get the, oh, and let's turn that back on. Thank you. There. We'll zoom this in. Oops, I better tee that, otherwise I'm in trouble. Yeah. Okay. Not too concerned about the two inside ones. There's really only two directions we're going to go from here, so that is what it is. That can go right there. Cool. And let's I think we get this from, remove that and remove that. Or I think we're removing that. Oh, why don't you cooperate? Well, we'll deal with that shortly. Oh, that's the underground one. Yeah. I think I need to bring that from underground above ground. Or I do it all underground. I think that might make my life much simpler. Or how about I do something like this? Try to make that look reasonable. And then connect up. And then we just go, oh, no, go like that and like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely going to make things simpler. We got a fire. Who's on fire? Oh, lovely. And yeah, fire truck's called, so I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, fire extinguished, electrical problems, all good stuff. Thank you. Okay. Up to 79% now happiness, so that's good. Continuing. Where are we here now? So these are the two pumping station, one fuel, one bitumen, and yeah, how do we make this work nicely? I think we go back underground here with this. Come above ground so we can see. Yeah, these, well, there we go. That's not bad. It's a little further back. We can let's see, can we? Let me see if I do this and make that, yeah, right down to the ground. There we go. All right, thought we went. Okay, good. Let's go to the underground. And then I think this will connect up, or could connect up. Let's see how... height that can go and what this will look like. Can I get this across there? Oh, it's 0. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go a little bit deeper, I think. Deeper, yeah. Let's try 3 meters and yeah, beauty. Okay. Cool. And now from here, we want this to go to storage units. And then from the storage units, that's where we'll enable the train and truck unloading or loading, sorry. Okay, so storages. Cool. Broken vehicle. No. My Minister of Transportation. Oh, there's no... Huh. Oh, so the... yeah, I think I see what's happening now. This here won't cover this off. I don't know if there's a way to... oh, shoot. Yeah, 3,500. So it's as far as it can go. And that's as far as it will go. Okay. That's a problem. T138. Okay. Where are we at again here now? Yeah, right here. I'm wondering if I can... Oops. Sorry for the zoom in on that like that. This one. I wonder if I can force them to go repair this dude. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not. This is new territory, so yeah, I think it's just an automatic thing. Yeah, and there's no vehicles in there. I wonder if I send... Yeah, that's only changing the depot or the workplace. I don't think it really does anything with... So what's this replace vehicle thing? Replace vehicle. Oh, so you buy the vehicle and then replace it. Okay. Okay. First time for everything. We need to get our maintenance stuff coordinated over there because it looks like we're going to be dealing with this. Dude, not something unplanned for mixers. Not mixers, sorry. Dumper. Capacity. And it seems to me for a reasonable price and speed, it was this... nope, it wasn't that one. Oh, this Zill? I think that's it. Yeah, 12 tons and 80 kilometers an hour. T138 is 70. Yeah, so we can replace that. Okay. Let's buy one of those. Get him in here. And then consider my repair station life choices. Okay. Replace vehicle with that dude. Okay. Hopefully that works. Well, we shall see. Okay, let's go back over here and get our fuel situation sorted out. Yeah, it looks like we're making some progress there. And this is our sewer. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely getting materials here now. Excellent. And we've got everybody that we want there. Okay. Where am I? Yes. Okay, we have the 2 pumps. We'll need 2 storage tanks. Now, if I put these, or try to put these so that that looks pretty square there. And if I put these so that we're about half and half lined up there, that gives us lots of options to what? Finish your sentences. Okay. I guess we're going underground here as well. Okay. Pretty good there. Cool. That's good. Now, what we need is a oil fuel loading and unloading. These are both the same. And yeah, I wasn't really wanting to build, needing to build, thinking about building 2 of these. It's a little yeah, because I've only got the 1 input. What's this one? Yep, 1 input. And what's this one look like? Input, output. Okay. I need to think about that for a moment, and I've got some research to do, and yeah, we're getting down to the last of the things that we need to research from a technical perspective. So sorry about the underground view there. Okay, cool. Let's get back here, because I'd really like to, well, I don't know that I need to finish this off. I do need to think about how I want to make this happen, because I'm pretty sure the train for cargo, they've got multiple inputs, and yeah. That would work out quite nicely, I think, having that something along those lines. But having a whoa, that's pretty special. And sorry, I'm not making fun of that. I don't mean to make fun of that. That was cool. It's just not something that I want to use here at this point. So, yeah. Oh, here we are. Oh, that's the train one again. Sorry. My bad. And the harbor. Okay, I see. Yeah, pipelines, and then this is, again, just one input, one output. What are we... yeah, well, I guess it's looking like I put a 3-to-1 in to make it possible to do that. How many parking spots do we have? 2. That should be more than enough, honestly. Maybe we do that. Put a 3-into-1 pumping station. And then I can connect both of our tanks up from the outputs to this input here. What happens there? Traffic jam. I'm good with the traffic jam. Okay, those storages coming this way need 2 inputs. Oh, this is... do this like this. Yeah. Well, yeah, that'll work. That'll work for building it, and then, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Traffic jam. Okay. We're good. Okay. So this is the pumping station, and I need a well, fuel loading, unloading. What direction do I want this to be? I think I want that over this way a little bit more. That's square there, and square to the other. That's my bad. This will be for bitumen and fuel. Cool. Let's get underground. This one. Let's see here. Something like that. Okay, cool. And then this one, will you connect up? Yes. Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, because those are the storage units. Yeah. And then this is for our train feed. And then this one, I was thinking about doing this above ground. I'm gonna stick with the theme of the day being below ground. Okay, I think that's got it now. Just gonna be a matter of, excuse me, getting our road situation under control. Okay. Roads. Okay, let's we'll rough this in. Thinking we can run this. Down this direction. don't necessarily. I may use this at some point to make a little bit shorter trip in there, but we'll see what happens. Wow, zero. Oh, just went to 1%. That's a little yikes situation. But and this will yeah. I think. This is the oil refinery. Did we put in a bus stop here? Yeah, the bus stop is over here, so we're good. Cool. Nothing else here needs a bus stop. Oh, except for our container harbor thing. There's your technical term for the day. Who's on fire? What? Oh no. And nobody's coming. Oh my goodness. That's what you get for ignoring the situation. Okay, well, it's going to, yeah, that's going to be a problem. We'll have to get that sorted out. Most definitely. So, where are we connecting in here? That road comes up there. These two connect these up. Yeah, thanks, fire. This one I can connect straight over here as well. Come down this way. I'm going to continue this up this direction. Those can be built right now. So if we do something like this. And then something like that. We could connect both of those up that way as well. We'll see if we need them or not. At this point, we won't need them. Connect through there. Connect. Yeah. I think we're good here. I better instead of ignoring an issue, I'm gonna just go down to single speed here. I'm gonna need demolition to. Oh, another broken vehicle. Good times. It's all happening. Okay. I'm gonna be doing the same thing here. Okay, one thing at a time. I just put it on pause shortly here. Let's you're supposed to start. Shoot. Didn't realize that was something that needed to happen. Total capacity, and I think it was on page 2, right? The ZIL, yeah, 12, 10, and it's faster. So we'll buy one of those. Get zoomed in here so that we can replace that one with the other one. And then tell him to not go. Okay. Not sure what happened there. Okay, let's go in that direction. So let's get our demolition office. Cleaning this up. And notify me when you're done, please. Thank you. Okay. Clear that off. Okay. Let's see how long I'm in recording this now. 42 minutes. That seems like we're in a good range for the episode. I think we've got all our piping dealt with. I'll do a little off-screen check just to make sure that I've got what we need. And then next episode, we'll get into the rest of our planning for taking care of water and sewage and garbage. Yeah, cool. Thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to come spend it with me. It's awesome. And please check out Red Paris, a Cooperative Revolution. It's a round table. We, three of us are taking a save file and building on what the last person did and coming up with some of our own ideas. And then we pass it on to the next person. Playing that currently with Kaya Maya, Uliki Gaming, and myself, and it really is a fun way to turn this into a semi-multiplayer game. Anyway, thanks again for hanging with me. We'll catch you in the next episode or see you over at Red Paris Cooperative Revolution. Cheers. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye now.